The 2026 Toyota Prado video script, exactly 2,000 words. Picture this: crimson sunlight bleeding across endless red rock formations in Utah as the all-new 2026 Toyota Prado crests a jagged ridge, its silhouette carved like a modern fortress against the wild American horizon. The engine hums with quiet authority, tires biting into the earth, every line of its body screaming capability wrapped in effortless elegance. This is more than metal and rubber. This is freedom reborn. Welcome to the definitive cinematic journey through Toyota's latest legend, the 2026 Prado, where heritage meets tomorrow's adventure. I'm thrilled you're here with Drive Morph 77, your home for premium, high-octane automotive storytelling that puts you right in the driver's seat. If you live for the thrill of the open road and expert, no fluff insights into the world's finest machines, do yourself a favor and subscribe to Drive Morph 77 right now. Join our community of passionate explorers and never miss a single epic drive. Let's dive in. From the moment the 2026 Prado rolls into view, its presence commands the landscape like few SUVs ever have. The bold, wide grille proudly displays the iconic Toyota lettering in raised relief, flanked by razor-sharp LED headlights that blend retro round elements in the entry 1958 trim with sleek rectangular beams on higher grades for a distinctly modern edge. Athletic fender flares flare outward with purpose, housing substantial all-terrain rubber that whispers capability even when parked outside a five-star resort. The body sits high on its TNGAF ladder frame platform, giving that classic Prado stance, yet every panel has been sculpted with wind-cheating precision for refined highway manners. Squared-off mirrors and a roofline that flows into a subtle spoiler create a silhouette that looks equally at home carving through Los Angeles traffic or tackling the switchbacks of Colorado's million-dollar highway. Paint finishes gleam under desert sun, from deep midnight black to vibrant lunar rock, each one accentuating the Prado's muscular yet sophisticated proportions that measure just over 196 inches long yet feel perfectly balanced for tight trails and sweeping curves alike. Open any door and the cabin greets you like a private lounge crafted for long-haul luxury. Step aboard and sink into seats upholstered in supple synthetic or available genuine leather, available with ventilation and multi-stage heating that adjusts to the exact temperature your body craves whether you're crossing the sweltering Mojave or cruising misty Pacific Northwest forests. The elevated driving position offers a commanding view over the hood, making every mile feel like you're piloting something special. Up front, the driver faces a crisp 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster that flows seamlessly into an equally expansive touchscreen dominating the center stack. Materials throughout feel premium to the touch, soft touch surfaces and precise stitching elevating every surface beyond what you expect from even the most rugged machines. Rear passengers enjoy generous legroom and their own climate controls in the tri-zone system, while the flat floor and thoughtful storage cubbies make long family tours effortless. Ambient lighting casts a warm glow at night, turning the interior into a serene sanctuary as you glide along Route 66 at dusk, the outside world fading into a cinematic blur. Powering this masterpiece is nothing short of revolutionary. Toyota's iForce Max hybrid system pairs a responsive 2.4-liter turbocharged four-cylinder with advanced electric motors to deliver a commanding 326 net combined horsepower and an impressive 465 pound-feet of torque. That torque arrives instantly from the electric assist, launching the Prado forward with smooth, linear urgency that belies its 5,600+ pound curb weight. Paired with an intelligent 8-speed automatic and full-time 4-wheel drive complete with low-range gearing and a locking center differential, the powertrain feels alive in every scenario. On sweeping American interstates, the hybrid system slips into near-silent electric mode where possible, delivering exceptional refinement and an EPA-estimated 22 city and 25 highway miles per gallon that translates to genuine cross-country range without constant refueling stops. Sport mode sharpens throttle response for confident passing on two-lane highways through the Appalachians, while eco mode stretches every drop of fuel as you explore endless Midwest plains. Real-world impressions confirm the numbers. The Prado surges from 0 to 60 in approximately 7.7 seconds with planted composure, the hybrid boost filling in any gaps for effortless overtakes even when fully loaded with gear and passengers. Yet the true soul of the 2026 Prado reveals itself the instant the asphalt disappears. Engage Multi-Terrain Select and the vehicle instantly calibrates traction, throttle, and braking for sand, mud, loose rock, or deep snow with uncanny intelligence. Crawl control takes over at low speeds, letting you focus purely on steering as the Prado inches over obstacles with the precision of a mountain goat. The available stabilizer disconnect mechanism dramatically increases wheel articulation, allowing each tire to maintain contact on the most treacherous trails in Moab or the Sierra Nevada. Locking rear and center differentials distribute torque exactly where it's needed, turning potential stuck moments into confident forward progress. Water fording depth remains generous thanks to the sealed hybrid components, while the reinforced chassis shrugs off impacts that would rattle lesser vehicles. I can still feel the emotion of guiding this machine up a steep, rutted incline in the American Southwest, the suspension soaking up every jolt while the hybrid powertrain delivered precise, controllable thrust without drama. The ride stays remarkably composed even at low speeds over jagged terrain, isolating the cabin from harshness yet feeding back just enough feedback through the steering wheel to build driver confidence. This is off-roading elevated to an art form, where capability meets composure in perfect harmony. Technology inside the Prado keeps pace with its legendary toughness. The large touchscreen responds instantly to inputs, supporting wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto so your favorite maps, music, and podcasts stream flawlessly. Built-in navigation plots routes that factor in trail conditions when you venture off-grid, while the available multi-terrain monitor uses cameras to give a crystal-clear 360-degree view beneath and around the vehicle, eliminating blind spots on narrow ledges. A premium audio system fills the cabin with rich, detailed sound whether you're listening to a podcast on long hauls or your favorite playlist as the sun sets over the Grand Canyon. Wireless charging pads keep devices powered, USB-C ports are plentiful, and the available head-up display projects speed, navigation cues, and safety alerts directly into your line of sight. Toyota Safety Sense 3.0 works invisibly in the background with adaptive cruise control that maintains perfect distance even in stop-and-go traffic, lane tracing that gently keeps you centered, and pre-collision braking that reacts to vehicles, pedestrians, and cyclists with reassuring confidence. These systems never intrude on the driving experience, they simply allow you to focus on the joy of the journey. Practicality has always defined the Prado bloodline, and the 2026 model raises the bar once again. Behind the second row you'll find a generous 38 cubic feet of cargo space, enough to swallow multiple large suitcases, coolers, and adventure gear for a week-long national park tour. Fold the 60/40th split rear seats flat and that figure expands to an cavernous 82 cubic feet, perfect for hauling mountain bikes, kayaks, or even a full camping setup without removing the spare tire. Roof rails come standard for additional racks, while the power liftgate makes loading effortless after a long day on the trails. 5 passengers travel in true comfort with ample headroom and shoulder room, though global markets offer 7-seat configurations for larger families. Storage solutions abound. Deep door pockets, a spacious center console, and clever underfloor compartments swallow small items so the cabin stays beautifully organized no matter how far you roam. On real roads the impressions only deepen. Cruising the Pacific Coast Highway, the Prado feels